Uganda has mounted a major diplomatic offensive on the international stage, putting forward high-profile nominations for premier posts at both the United Nations and the International Criminal Court, ICC. Uganda's Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Norbert, revealed that the country has presented Ms. Rosette Muzigo-Morrison as the candidate for judge of the International Criminal Court. The nomination was formally submitted in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, before the African Union's Ministerial Committee on African Candidacy within the international system. Simultaneously, Uganda has launched a historic bid for the leadership of the global body itself. Minister Mao confirmed that Uganda has nominated veteran career diplomat Ambassador Olara for the position of United Nations Secretary General. Otunnu, a former UN Under-Secretary General and President of the UN Security Council, has entered the race to succeed Antonio Guterres when the incumbent chief steps down at the end of his term. The candidacy of Ambassador Otunnu has received direct backing from Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni. Minister Agara Balam Bakenyi publicly commended the president's endorsement, describing it as one of the most humble and respectful elders in Africa, as engagements with UN member states intensify worldwide. Uganda's push to secure a judicial seat at the ICC comes at a critical juncture for the International Court. The Hague-based tribunal is facing unprecedented geopolitical resistance, particularly from the United States and several African nations. In a recent statement, the U.S. State Department's Bureau of African Affairs recommended charging decision to withdraw from the Rome Statute, framing it as a part of a movement by sovereign nations who claim authority from what Washington termed an unaccountable global tribunal. Taking sentiments from U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, American officials announced a comprehensive wall of government campaign to counter the ICC's perceived coverage, explicitly calling on other member states to pull out of the Rome Statute altogether. Sure, President Trump's regime is a curse to global democracy. Now, despite the growing campaign against the court's jurisdiction, Kabala's dual nomination strategy underscores Uganda's ambition to shape multilateral governance from within by putting forward a seasoned diplomat for UN Secretary General and an experienced legal expert for the ICC bench. Uganda aims to solidify its strategic influence, international diplomacy, and global jurisprudence. Now, USA, when it's their turn to be arrested, or to arrest their ally, that is Benjamin Netanyahu, for genocide against Palestinians in Gaza, they start saying it's time to quit ICC. What a joke. What a joke of Trump's regime.